What's up, everybody? This is Tom Weiss. It's been a while since I've done any car videos here, so we're going to try to grow the channel a little bit. And unfortunately now it's November here in upstate New York, so car won't be out anymore this time of the year. But look forward in the spring. We'll throw the Mickey Thompsons on the back and have some fun, throw the GoPro on it, maybe hit the track. It's been a while since I've gone drag racing and whatnot. Obviously the car is a V8 car now. It had 5 different rotary engines in it in the past, and we're not going to go too far down that road. We're not going to do the V8 versus rotary argument. It's been had time and time again, and you either agree with the swap or you don't. If you don't, tough. It is what it is. So all of my rotaries failed for one reason or another, and sure, you're going to get the rotary purists that say, oh no, you didn't maintain it right, you weren't running the right oil, you weren't changing things at the right intervals. And my last engine, all of them were professionally built and tuned by a professional shop. I won't name drop the shop just so reputations don't get damaged. But the very last engine in it had, when it was built, it was brand new rotor housings, brand new irons, RX7 shaft, brand new rotors, machined with 3mm rotary aviation super seals in it. Motor was studded, was running 850 primaries, 1600 secondary injectors, had dual nozzle water meth injection in it. I had a Borg Warner S366. We made just shy of 540 at the rear wheels, so you can check that out in my other video. You can see other videos on the channel here back when the car was rotary. There's several of this car floating around, so check it out if you're interested in that kind of thing. Today the car has a V8 in it, obviously. This motor was built by a performance shop out west. Started out life as a 6-liter iron block LQ4, punched out to a 7-liter, so it's a 427 now. Let's see if I could rattle off the stats of the motor. It's been a while. It's of course a 7-liter. It's got a Comp Cam's LSR cam in it. I forget the specs on the cam right off the top of my head, but JE pistons, so 11:1 compression ratio, scat rods, eagle crank, 6-bolt mains, ported LS3 heads. Trying to think anything else that's relevant. I got the shorty headers on it right now. Did take a little step down in horsepower when we put this motor in and tuned it. Right now we're running right around 520 to the rear wheels, just shy of 500 pound-feet of torque. So being a stroker, it picks up torque pretty quick at the low end. So I actually initially went with the iron block because I was planning on boosting the car eventually. Who knows? That may happen. It may not. The car's pretty scary with the amount of torque that it's got down low right now. As a matter of fact, I ended up going with the BC Racing adjustable coilovers when I put the motor in because the swap actually dropped the front end down quite a bit. Right now it's sitting where I want it, but ended up going with the Willwood 6-piston calipers and big brakes in the front. Mazda 929 master cylinder, so got that so we can stop, of course. Obviously I ended up going with the Sandberg radiator and intake kit. Pretty much went with Sandberg over Hinson on all the mounts. Went with the Sandberg subframe, Sandberg mount in the rear end. Right now the car's got a Tremec T56 6-speed manual in it. Carbon steel drive shaft. The rear end is a Turbo 2 rear end, so still 410s in the back. It's an open diff. I'd like to go Ford 8.8 eventually. We'll see. I've got drive shaft shop, chromoly axles in the back. The differential's braced, of course. It's fairly strong. I never had any problems in it. Never had any problems with it running the rotary setup. I launched it pretty hard, but admittedly, I've been a little bit gun shy taking this to the track with the V8 and the slicks on the back, only because I'm a little worried what could happen to the rear end. I know they hold up pretty well, so might be worrying over nothing. But yeah, we'll see how it does in the spring. So like I said, I will certainly be posting some videos there, and watch for it if you are interested. So yeah, other than that, I was going to fire it up for you guys just so you can hear what it sounds like, and I'll go over and start this camera real quick. All right. Alright, get that camera rolling. Set you guys down here for 1 second and go open up the garage door. Yeah, the fast intake was great. We ended up picking up, I think it was like 51 or 52 with the wheels. Literally, you know, the only variable change with the intake. We dynoed before, dynoed after, same day, same humidity, etc., etc. When I got the motor, it had aluminum valve covers on it. I ended up just putting the carbon fiber valve covers on it, just to make it pop a little bit. I like carbon fiber, hence the carbon fiber headlights and other accents in the car. I know I went over the motor quick. I'm trying to remember anything else that might be relevant. All ARP bolts, of course. You know, ARP rod bolts. It's got clevet bearings in it. Gosh, trying to think, and I just shot through it quick. I'll have to review and see what I missed. But anyway, let's go ahead and fire it up. It's been sitting on the trickle charger for a little bit, so let's see. Yeah, the cam is it's a moderate cam, I'd say. It's not too aggressive. Certainly makes a lot of low and a lot of mid-range. Power falls off, yeah, about 6,800 if I remember correctly. So doesn't scream all the way to red line. I guess that's a trade-off of the cam that's got, you know, a little more low end, a little more mid-range. I thought about going with more aggressive heads, going with a more aggressive cam. You know, could certainly do that. But right now it's pretty snotty. It's reliable. That's, as we RX7 owners know, that's worth a lot. In good faith that I would boost it again. I still have my boost gauge in the car. Never took that out. Sorry about the shaking of the camera. The car rocks pretty good. In fact, if I just set the car on the, set the camera on the console here. Of course, the camera shakes with the car, so. So yeah, certainly subscribe if you're interested in cars. If you like V8 RX7s, gonna hope to grow the channel, make some more videos in the summertime. Let me know what you guys want to see. Head up to the track, autocross, drag racing, whatever.